Hello and welcome to my stream today, where I have promised that I would do a story rundown of the entirety of the Frontline story as it's currently available. And, well, that's exactly what I'll start today. And yeah, no worries, Bakasura. The story is really not that short. There's quite a lot to it. And the stream, not the story. Ah. But I always stream at the same point in time. I don't start early, unless it's a weekend. Maybe. So no worries. You did not miss a thing. Now I have to say that the necessary settings have already been put in place. Yeah. Because there's a setting where you can just turn on the story replay. You know, but you always lose track of time. Ah. However, I'm going to do one thing here. Because, obviously, for the earlier maps, the squads are slightly over-engineered and overpowered. I don't think that you need 56,000 strength on the first few maps. Just saying. Thus, I will in fact put together something weaker. It's still not gonna make a difference for the first two maps. But, low max level, let's start with that. And let's start with something simple. How about some assault rifles? Something that is neat, but not very high level yet. Do I have more of those? Something neat and not very high level. Here we see a shame that only girls from Frontline players understand, by the way. I have basically all but one members of the AR squad at level 1. Because I refuse to use them. You know what? Let's put you up to like level 30. There we go. Good enough. Sure, OTS. I do actually have a submachine gun that I want to use here. It's gonna be a level 1. Because I got her. I could use Dorothy. You know what? Just because she's good and she doesn't actually add any firepower. Time to add Jill. The reason why she doesn't have any firepower? She does not attack. She is the pure support. She can, in fact, not shoot. Also, yeah, this is the costume that I was talking about. You can either have Jill or Julianne. But hey. It is immediately time to... Actually, do we jump into this one? You see, the Chapter 0 is a bit special. You unlock it after, like, Chapter 6-ish. Around about. But at the same time, you do sort of have access to it at the very beginning. Let's just start from Chapter 0. Which we will actually have to use a different squad than the one that I just put together, because this is actually a little bit of a higher strength. A month ago, in the territory of disputes in area SO9. Current time is 0559. The sky is clear. Let's get cracking, info. Jessica, this is the AR team. We have already reached coordinates V6J so-and-so. Rendezvous point A in Sanguis territory. There's no winds, and the view is clear. Repeating, mission objective. Search for all histories and research data with the name Lyco and bring them back to 16 Lab. Then, where should we start? We'll take over the command post first and hack into the Sanguis database for the information. Our target is the command post over there. AR team, operation commence. Now, actually, the squad that I just put together might actually be fine for this. Maybe not, though. Hang on. It's one thing I can quickly do. Should be fine. Sure, you'll get a dummy link. You get 2 dummy links. You'll get another. The reason why I'm doing this, by the way, and also what this does, is just simply that they get more stats, basically. Because now they'll have 2 extra characters running around doing the fighting. Yes, yes, we've read this just now. Which should have increased their strength a decent chunk. Nah, it's still not enough. Screw that. We're gonna start with an actual squad here, I guess. Also, this squad could probably... You know what? Just because it's funny. This might actually not work. Which would be funny in its own right. First of all, the game crashes, though. This is already kind of jank. Amazing. It's a good start for the stream. It's totally not a problem at all. Come on. Yes, log in. Off to a smooth start. Indeed. Yes, I wish to continue. Which should put us immediately into combat. Yes. Oh hey, thank you very much for the 20 months.
Oh hey, look what ran out.
Yeah, by the way, this squad, while it does look very weak, it does have some tricks up its sleeve. In other words, it's basically immune to weak enemies. Unfortunately, I don't have the higher version of this, but well, theoretically, this is at 7,000 something strength. It's very capable of doing a lot more. So. By the way, the reason why I'm not using all my moves is just because I can kill all the enemies then. Why currently does she take no damage? Because the gun in front has a specific skill. Any damage below 5 disappears. So as long as the enemy deals less than 5 damage, they do nothing. And if they do over 5 damage, well, there's still a chance they miss. Yeah, it's a bit... Yeah. It's, by the way, not even that great a skill in general. It's just good against weak squads. Because it just means that they can shoot all they want and they will just not do anything. Yeah, this is the squad that you kind of use for farming. There's a way to make it even better, but I don't have the equipment needed for that. And now she'll win. Command post successfully taken over. Hacking into the database. Have you guys thought about the objective of our mission this time? Got something to say, AR? The mission Persico originally requested was to collect research data. Hi, Alex. But now we're all the way here in Sanguis territory, looking for stuff left behind by some dead guy. As tactical T-Dolts, we only have to accomplish our missions. Yeah, I'm just curious. Hey, I got into the database. Come and have a look. Oh. Buildings designated as Safe House 3 holds a computer mainframe used by Lyko to store data back when he was alive. Okay, target confirmed. Let us continue our mission. By the way, the reason why this is sort of special, or this chapter, AR Squad, yes, this is the AR Squad. The Chapter 0 is a part of a group of missions that you get to play once at the very start of the game. However, at a different difficulty level. Basically, you just get stuff that you can use in the mission. After that, they disappear from the list, you can't see them. Use start at Chapter 0. It's kind of like a prologue to the game itself, to pique the interest and keep you playing for a moment. And then later on, you get access to them again. Persica, this is the AR team. We have targeted the safe house and are currently heading for a destination. Let's get going. Taste Sanguis are waiting for us. Behave, we're not here for fun. Stay in and finish off the Sanguis scouts. Let's go. Yeah. New game. I didn't start a new, no. This is just Ghost Frontline. I'm just running through the whole story because I can. Let's see how well that hastily thrown together. Actually, there's one thing I can do to probably actually make this more effective. Something that I entirely forgot to do. Yeah, you have to go in front, that's for sure. Okay. Having two SMGs in this would probably be better, actually. No, not you. I actually have an idea what to put in there. So, machine gun. Below max level. Ah, right, you're currently training. Okay. You know what, MP7. Let's get this squad a little bit of a firepower buff. Perfect. Just a tiny bit. Yes, we've seen this just now. Now I can tell that they will probably be fine. So again, the usual goal of a mission is to capture the command post. That's the standard objectives. There are some extra objectives, but they will, you know, happen later. In other words, you could, in theory, just straight up rush for the thing. As you can tell by the mission objective. Because you can, in fact, just move 4 times straight through here. Have these two absolutely demolish the enemy. This might actually not work. Oh! Okay, lucky. Yeah, the thing is, when an enemy reaches a certain point behind your line, you automatically lose, so that almost actually made us lose. Not by them actually doing anything to us, but by them just ignoring the fact that there's a shotgun standing in front. Which is just fine. This is fine. This is entirely fine. But yeah, this will not work forever. This, in fact, will only work for a very short while. And that's the second map done. And over with. Calling Pasica. The operation is going smoothly. The AR team has reached Safest 3. Ooh, can you find Leica stuff? We have probed the interface, but the system is so archaic we cannot break the verification structure. We will need the passcode to activate the system properly. Try 90 wish lock, followed by the letter X in all caps. Verified. Browsing database. Splendid. Copy everything into your memory bank and bring them back. Understood. Copying data. Com system will be shut off temporarily. So we're messing with the Sangvis database in Sangvis territory, looking for information that even Sangvis Ferry have no idea they have. Isn't that fun? It's like a treasure hunt. Indeed, thanks to you, the treasure is finally ours. Agent, Sangvis Ferry manufacturer. I've been awaiting your arrival. Agent? Why would such a high-ranking Sangvis unit be here? This Savers holds something Master seeks. Unfortunately, the system is from a bygone time, so even we were not able to crack it. And so, we've done you a huge favor, haven't we? Master said you would come for sure. I just have to capture you, dismember you, and extract your memory banks, and Master will have the answer. Detecting signals from numerous Sangvis units. This bitch, she's for real. Copying still in progress. We must persist until it's complete. Everyone, prepare for defensive maneuver. Map number 3, let's go. There isn't really that much story. Actually, no, there's a lot of stuff that's being put in place here, but there's not much to say about it yet. They've surrounded the safe house. Get into positions and prepare for battle. There are too many of them. Mighty surroundings and save ammo, especially you, Sob. I will. 15, watch my back. Leave it to me. And fall. Will that affect your ability to issue commands? No, the transit does not take up too much RAM. Still, you will have to keep an eye on the enemy movements for Me-16. Piece of cake. Just hang in there for a little longer, and we'll all go home together. Yeah. Okay, let's start with the other squad this time. Because again, this squad should be absolutely able to hold its own. And it will all be fine. Now, there's a thing called degrading conditions, which is usually the gold medals and everything. The silver medals is easy, it just takes a while. The gold medals are usually what takes some effort. Because you can't lose or retreat any echelons, win within 4 rounds and destroy 6 enemy targets. And usually the problematic thing there is actually destroying enough enemies. Mona's actually losing some loves here. Ah yes, the sugar rush. Now mind you that all of these guns are, except for Jill and MP7, all of these are unleveled and the skill is untrained. Now I'll quickly spawn in the second group to have more moves available in the next turn. Alright. I'll still try to continue using this squad mainly. And here's something that you can also see that was a thing back in the day a lot. When you saw the enemy has a certain amount of power, you really want it to be significantly higher than them. And not around the same power level. And while that's partially still true, it's not to the same extent as it used to be. Now, we will not keep the teleport, because, yeah. Thank you very much for the Prime sub, Alex. Enjoy the few emails that you get. They're very nice, if I might say so myself. Well, we should be able to just get there now. We won't get a gold medal here, but it'll be fun. Flop. Yeah, Ixamate does have a skill slightly leveled, which is why she deals so much more damage than the others. Level up. Flop. Yeah. Also, if you understand the skills of the dolls, that is obviously a great help. Mona's just fallen. I didn't pay attention to that. The good thing is that all the others are still shooting at MP7, who has a significant amount of evasion, so it's highly unlikely that they'll actually hit her. Yes, I know, because Mona died. Affection has lowered. And done. We're done with this map. First wave is over. Let's catch our breath. Damn it, there's no end to this. Can we contact Persica? Cycles Ferry has already snuffed us out. All preset communications modules have been automatically deactivated to avoid leaking 16 NAP intelligence. Transfer only at 50%. Can you hold on until it's complete? No, we're too outnumbered. Another round and we're sitting ducks. Guys, there's the way. A backup squad from Griffin is in the area. They've been on standby for a long time, so they were most likely left behind. And for change authorization signals and make it their priority to support us. Understood, AR. 15, sub 2. Please direct the squad in repelling the enemy forces. M16, stay here and protect me. Got it. Make sure you hang in there until we come back for you. Half an hour later. Transfer complete. Phew. The backup squad seems to be working. Yes, get 15 and sub. We're getting out of here. No, you aren't. Agent signals fast approaching. Rubbish T-dolls that can only wield useless metal sticks in petty fights against maggots in the kitchen. Where are you? You don't have time to worry about someone else in 4i1. Because I have brought death to your doorstep. Also, what they mean with the left behind Griffin squad, it's just a squad that's just been left somewhere, and they don't know it. It's unfortunate. I've brought death to your doorstep. Now open your eyes. Look at me, Tactical Door M4I1. Look at me. It's time for your finale, and you must stay till the show's over. Agent. Interesting. Even the look in your eyes is different from theirs in the face of death. But this is the look I want. Show me more shock, more indignation, more hatred. You've stolen something that's very important to Master. Do you think you can just leave? I'll kill you first, then your AR team, and then those Griffin T-dolls still slaving away for you. Very soon they'll be completely at a loss, like infants who have lost their parents. They'll struggle blindly on the battlefields and fall prey to us. You just have to die, and you will in just a few more seconds. Sorry, but you won't be dying, yeah? Spare you the wait. Go to hell right now, Agent Sang of Scum. Yeah, thank me. Death Scythe missed you by a hair's breadth yet again. Phew, 16. I'll see the situation outside. 15 and sub are still... We're back, but Sang of reinforcements are here. We have to retreat soon. The backup squad can hold them off for a while. Let's go. And 4. You're right, issuing commands. You seem to be in pretty bad shape. I'm fine. 16, please do some repairs for me. I'll run a diagnostic on my command system first. It's fine. The tactical map's intact. What about the comm system? Comms are functioning normally. We're hearing you loud and clear. So they are the squad that stayed behind. I'm so sorry, but you'll have to bring up the rear. No problem, comrade. It's our duty. They still have no idea that they're being left behind. Thank you. We'll finish evacuating as soon as possible. The backup squad can't hold them off further. We have to hurry. Now, this map was very daunting back in the day. Especially the first time through. Because these numbers of the 30,000, the 50,000, you weren't beating these. That was not gonna happen. What does that symbol mean, though? Ah, right. And we have to get a unit over here. Now, mind you, that basically means we have to defend until this unit has reached a point where we can just go around it. Because I don't really have many weak squads, I'm just going to spawn some significant lads in. Including a squad that will be known later on. Yeah, these 30,000s are also already quite significant. Now, these are beatable, don't get me wrong. But, this one back in the day was just a wall. A serious wall. Nowadays, well, that's not really the case anymore. Yeah. Sure, let's spawn the big... the Exodia squad as well. Just clean up that squad and then move back, I guess. Also, the same as when as our victory condition is to capture the enemy command post. The moment that they capture ours, we lose as well. Which sometimes gets significantly annoying. This is fine. Okay. I don't remember if she was a exclusive drop, but she might have been. I think she was production though. Yeah, the play here is to capture all of the heliports you can get. Lure in the big one close enough to you. And then walk over to the command post while they are busy. And just standing on the wrong side. Although it's probably needless to say that the big ones are very much capable of hurting mass. Because they do deal more than 5 damage per shot. Significantly more. It is going to be a massacre. We already know this. This is a squad of 56,000 going up against 7,000. That isn't even a contest. Not even a real attempt there. Hang on a minute. Does that work? Considering that they're all set to attack and straight up charge the command post, I have the feeling that you could actually get away with putting a unit right here. Which I kind of want to try now. Just chill there. Wait out the storm. As the rifles clear the way. Balpacano has cleared the way. This is fine. We can't really let you move any further because otherwise you'll capture the command post and screw us up. Bang bang and all dead. I actually have a question to myself here. What is the recommendation? Okay, 7 rounds. You probably have to let this one come significantly closer and then just charge past. Also, I think this is where I got my VAR 2000 here. Because she is a limited drop, well, not limited, but a special drop from the bosses here. So this fight could, in theory, drop the VAR 2K. Yeah. Turns out that 56,000 strength is a serious deal. This is fine. Bang bang. Again, same thing. Yeah, some of these maps take a bit of time just because of how they work. So that is what it is. Yeah, again, absolutely shredded. Absolutely demolished and removed. Exactly how it should be. Pleb. This is fine. I don't mind that these are basically the prologue maps. I'm pretty sure that the final map of the prologue worked a little different than the actual Chapter 0 mission. But it's close. The map shape is the same, it's just that I'm pretty sure in the prologue you didn't really have a way out. You were just kind of doomed. Let's see, maybe I can even turn this into a silver medal thing. Let's turn this on just because we can. Absolutely evaporate this boss. At least that would be nice. Oh, there it goes. Removed. Absolutely removed. It's a great feeling. So that will be captured. There are no more enemies left up here, so I might as well just play around a little bit. There's a surrounded capture mechanic, so if I capture this one, this tile will be captured, because that one's also captured. So that one will be as well, so at that point I'm almost actually capturing everything. The only question will be what happens with this boss. Will they actually charge into my squad at the bottom, or will they go straight for the command post? Straight for the command post? Really now? Now that's curious. Let's just move these units over here. I'll actually have to stop right here for a moment. Resupply. Then move you over there. I guess I'll move you over here then, and you'll go here. Sure. This is fine. And the turn. Now, in order to get the silver medal, you have to capture all of the tiles, so you will actually have to destroy and kill the boss. Which is probably the reason why I don't have the silver medal on this map yet, because it's a pain. However, in order to just win, you can just click this, click that, and end the turn. Just bravely run away, as everybody that is stuck up in the other group is just doomed. Absolutely doomed. Theoretically. That's the story here, at least. Phew. Can we catch up right yet? Not yet. There's still many of them. We can't make it out. Then let's switch to backup plan C, just as we agreed. You mean, I returned to Griffin HQ alone and asked for help? Yeah, let's get her to draw the fire. That'll buy you some time. But if that Sungus is still alive, you'll... Stop darling and fall. This is the safest way to bolt the fee. Yes. That's right. You're your only hope. Understood. Be careful. Alright, everyone scatter and draw away the Sangus troops. I will find a dependable field commander. Wait for me. I have to, for everyone's sake. That is what happens. Some things are inevitable. If what UMP-45 said is true, then this place will soon turn into a real battlefield, just like last time. Just like last time, but with more fire and blood. Scare them for. The R team is reunited. Nothing can be more reassuring. Let them come, whoever they are. Whether we win or die, so long as we're together. I can ask for no better ending. Yeah, as I said, this is not quite the prologue. It's sort of afterwards because you unlock it later, so that last bit there happens later. However, now we go to meet the commander and everything else that's happened. In some very easy missions. No matter what squad we use here, we're going to absolutely blast through it. There's just... Oh, I'll have to quickly... quickly get rid of some stuff. That's still not enough. Eat all the 2 stars, so I can scrap the 3 stars. Keep the rhinos, because they're good for yes. Drown. I highly prefer not to drown ice, however I will drink. How are you doing today? Eh. Very good. About to play Frontline Go Classic, if his internet allows him to download the update. Ah. Internet problems. An absolute classic. Anyway, let me just try this again. In a tactical control center in Area SO9 under Griffin jurisdiction. Yeah, it's indeed classic. Haha. Morning, Commander. This is your first time at a Griffin's control center, isn't it? How are you feeling? I'm so glad you've decided to join us at Griffin. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kalina, your logistics officer. Just call me Colin. And you are? Choose us, join us. Griffin security contractor, the shiny beacon in a brave new world. That's right, starting from today, you're tactical command under Griffin. I'm still wondering whether you're up for the job. Don't worry, Griffin's selection process is notoriously tough. If you can pass the test, there must be some promising talent in you. And I'll help you dig out the talents and see what you're made of. Now please, switch to your tactical map. Can you hear me, Commander? Your T-rolls are in position, ready to deploy. Please deploy them and begin the drill. Yeah, this is basically just a training mission. So, as I said, no matter what we deploy here, it's going to smash through whatever's here in the first bit. And since this is cheap... Bang! And we win. Drill operation successful, commencing final wrap-ups. At that moment... Excuse me, are you Griffin troops? Oh, thank goodness, safe at last. Could you take me with you? Thank you so much, Commander. I'll do my best. We seem to have come across a stranded T-doll manufactured by Griffin. We've brought her back along with our troops. Huh? A stranded T-doll? Thank goodness you took it in, that poor thing. Cyber's attacks have intensified all of a sudden in the last few days. We lost a few command posts, and lots of T-dolls were either stranded or left behind. So if possible, please save as many of them as you can. Not just to expand the forces, but also to save HQ some manufacturing orders. And more importantly, these T-dolls are hella cute. I know, right? I just knew you'd love them. Human or T-doll, we all have our own missions, and all irreplaceable members of Griffin. With that in mind, I'm sure you'll rock this job. Now to give you a better idea of your job, Commander. Griffin Security Contractor is a private military organization comprised of mainly tactical dolls. It is our duty to accept commissions from financial groups and other organizations and safeguard human settlements. As of now, the biggest threats to our territories are rogue T-dolls manufactured by Sangos Ferry. And your job is to manage and direct T-doll troops in repelling Sangos forces in the area. I'm sure you'll do great. The drill results speak for themselves, right? That settles it. For the sake of everyone at Griffin, please make good use of your talents. And that's the end of this operation, Commander. Oh, remember to check the list of quests and accept that T-doll's enlistment. Yeah, bit of tutorial here at the start. It is still the very early missions after all. Mission 2. Control Center in Area SO9 under Griffin jurisdiction. Preparing to commence our next drill as planned. Sorry, Commander. We should be continuing with our drills, but there's been a change of plans. HQ needs whatever help they can get, so... Let me explain. Then I'll leave it to you, Miss Irian. The video call from HQ is patched through. Greetings, Commander. This is Helianthus, Senior Acting Officer of the Griffin. Let's skip the pleasantries, and for efficiency's sake, just call me Helium. As you know, Sagospheri has recently launched multiple attacks in Area 9 without prior notice. This is a huge blow on Griffin's reputation, so the high-ups are taking this very seriously. As SHQ takes on the Sangos forces, they've also sent me to investigate the reason behind the sudden riot. Words from above, Commander, are that you'll be assisting me in my work till it's done. Please hold on a sec, Monsieur Helion. Our commander's just reported for duty and has only participated in one drill. In terms of experience, I know this might be stretching it a bit, but we don't have time for manpower to spare. But don't worry, Commander. Judging from your past results, you're more than qualified for this mission. As for experience, you can always get it on the real battlefield. According to the latest reports, enemy movements were detected behind the fields. We're guessing those are Sangos scouts. They're very few in number, but we can't possibly let them roam free in times like this. Please dispatch troops to the designated locations. Destroy the Sangos forces and command posts to prevent our intel from being leaked. That is all, Commander. Do your best, show us what you're worth. Yeah, honestly... I shall quickly downgrade the squad a bit, and then maybe actually get some experience from doing these. Because what I'm currently using is absolute overkill. Like, ridiculously overkill. If you consider that you can easily clear these with, like, level 1 or 2 stuff. Sure, let's use Somi. And you know, Ati is unsuspended. No, I'm very well aware. I know that she's unsuspended. You might not have noticed, Ice, but in Artemis's Discord, I was one of the very earliest people to congratulate her on being unbanned. So yeah. There was a bit of an incident on Artemis's side of things when we were playing Hunt over the weekend. There may or may not have been an issue of her getting banned. Better look at the Discord, I guess. She could hack. Yep, exactly. This is exactly it. Sure, well, we have Rhino, might as well use Rhino. Where's the Rhino that is locked? There's the Rhino that is locked. It really does suck. Okay. This is a squad that I can use for these very early maps, I guess. It's gonna be fine. Skip. They're all level 1, but they're all fairly high tier. So, combat summary. Capture. For an S rank, 3 rounds destroying 4 targets. He wants us to kill everyone. Considering that they're just waiting, this is actually quite simple. Yeah. These are more like actual beginner maps, in stark contrast to the prologue. Because while the enemies in Chapter 0 are technically beginner enemies, they're also at a fairly high level. This is fine. Yes, I know. NDR's being MVP. Over there. Okay. Again, there's not much to speak about while you do the map, because in this map specifically, there isn't much there. Also, you can do the entire story playback without doing the missions at all, but at the same time, I feel like there's something missing if you do. Not saying that it's wrong to do that, it's just, it doesn't feel right for me specifically. So, turn 3 starts, and we are just going to march into the command post and end the turn. Very nice. We successfully crushed the Sanguis squad and destroyed the communication system in the command post. The operation went smoothly. You did quite well, Commander. No, I must say, for your performance against the Sanguis forces, far exceeded my expectations. There's something you're not clear on Sanguis Sari. True, the enlistment was a bit rushed, so you haven't had much chance to acquire more information. Sanguis Ferry manufactures an industrial producer specializing in tactical dolls. Due to the possession of some undisclosed technology, Sanguis T-dolls have extremely high battle efficiency. However, not long ago, the T-dolls suddenly went rogue and launched indiscriminate attacks against all humans within their factory. They are now occupying a vast area of human settlements, are strategically expanding their territory. The Sanguis T-dolls are, without a doubt, enemies of humanity. As the territory borders are areas under Griffin's jurisdiction, we have been recruiting suitable candidates to assume command and coordinate our operations. And so, Commander, once again I welcome you to Griffin. No matter what the future has in store for us, I thank you for being here today. An incoming call request from HQ pinged the channel. Sorry, give me a second. He in turns and corresponds with HQ. Yes, yes. The seals have been found, thank goodness. What can be arranged? I have someone here who can provide aid. Sure, leave it to me, Mr. Kruger. Sorry for the wait, Commander. I just received a call from HQ. I'll be giving you an important mission. Let me confirm the intel first. See you in a bit. Yeah. These first few maps are going to be quite fast and speedy to run through. Because they're all going to be quite simple. Some of them look a lot more complicated, but they're really not. I'll now assign you an important mission. I hope you're ready, Commander. Our frontlines have retrieved several injured T-dolls that are in urgent need of repair once they're transported back to base. But intel shows that the Sanguis outpost is still operating autonomously under minimal command along a transport route. They don't actually pose much of a threat to us, but these injured T-dolls are very important to us, and there must be no room for mistakes. Let me just get a little bit more comfortable here. So if you please dispose of that outpost quickly to ensure our T-dolls' safe return. Yeah. Again, fairly simple mission system. Not much to this one. this squad should still be more than enough to deal with them. What is the gold medal ratio here? Oh, I'm in planning mode. 4 rounds, 4 targets. Easy. Planning mode. Very useful. Because now the Tito will just go and do what I told her to. Over the next few rounds. I think Rhino might have rolled high on her skill there. Because she has a literal roulette skill. So now she got 3 moves. Okay. Moving on swiftly. Next enemy. So far, also, there's not really any properly named enemies or anything. It's just kind of, yeah. Saw me with the highest damage. What? Oh, that's rare. But sure. I ain't complaining. Got some ammo. Very nice. Some light enemies to defeat again. Okay. Where's XMH gone? Did a handgun melt? No, in fact. I just moved out of the squad because, also, hi, Veta. I moved her out of the squad because she was way too high level for the first few missions. She's at level 30-something, and, well, we are doing a story rundown of all the missions, and these are currently the first chapter. The enemies just, yeah, you don't need a squad that strong for these. She's not even that high level yet. Sanguine's outpost successfully shut down. Transport route safety confirmed. Well done, Commander. The injured T-Dolls should arrive any minute. These T-Dolls are especially valued because they are possibly a witness to some intel. If the intel proves to be true, it might mean open war between us and Sanguine's Ferry. Yes, us, and that includes your troops, Commander. A ping comes from behind Helion. Oh, looks like the T-Dolls are back. Please excuse me. Griffin headquarters. The damaged T-Dolls have arrived at the factory. So we're back already. Not the slightest bit of fun during the whole thing. I was bored to tears. Save it, Ingrid. If it hadn't been for the T-Dolls that came from to HQ's aid, you'd be in big trouble. What's a chance for me to risk my life? After all, the riskier it is, the more I revel in combat. Not this time, Ingrid. You're one of the few survivors still capable of speech. There's some things I have to confirm with you. Fine, you're the boss. Whatever you say. What happened to SCG-44 and Papa Shah? Do you remember? I only know that Agent got there. She seemed to be in a hurry, chasing something. We only made it out alive because we weren't the targets. You said 61 is the only one still missing. You two are close, aren't you? Do you know her whereabouts? Sorry, but I wasn't on the front line back then. However, if she's still alive, she'll probably find a way to leave behind clues. Girl can be very sharp when it counts. Understood. That's all I need from you. Go and get repaired. Vasilian. Will we have a vengeance for Scorpion and the other T-Rolls? Hurry up and get yourself patched up, Ingram. Very soon you can have your share of fun. Understood. That's exactly what I want to hear. Ingram is a fun character. Unfortunately, the gun is... The thing is, in the game, you can get very far with just any doll you find. And some of the lower tier dolls become very higher tier once you get the upgrades and everything. But unfortunately, for some of the events, or most of the events, if you want to do them at any kind of higher difficulty, you kind of need high tier T-dolls in the first place. And Ingram is not one of them. Many of the T-dolls that are kind of cool are, unfortunately, not one of them. Like, Panzerbüchse. She has an actually really, really nice design. But she is so fucking useless. Anyway, chapter 1-4. Come on, I'm briefing you about this mission. Listen carefully. A friendly T-doll designated VZ61 has gone missing and is suspected to have fallen into Zangler's hands. She may be in possession of important intelligence, so we must recover her. Our most pressing objective is to locate this T-doll and launch a rescue mission. And your job, Commander, is to scour the Zangler's command post in the area for valuable operation records. One more thing, Commander. Unlike those at the previous outpost, these Zangler's troops will be actively seek out and attack our forces. Please be careful. Yeah. These are not set to wait anymore. However, you still need to destroy 4 targets in 3 turns. Let's get some moves first of all. Now, the thing that is not quite accurate about what she said is that, no, they don't actually look for you, they just go in random locations. Because there is, in fact, a behavior that will make them look for you, but it's not here. That doesn't exist here yet. Also, was it an issue with the XM8 that the handgun melted? Because I've never heard of that, actually. And I know the XM8 was a prototype, but I've never heard of the handgun melting. I've heard of the L85's notorious issues and stuff, but I think everybody that is slightly into guns has heard of those. Time to put these guys down as well. Now the thing is that this squad is actually theoretically not that bad. Effectively, yeah. It's the fish gun and the handgun has a problem where sustained fire would melt it. It's the fish gun? Are you sure you're talking about the correct gun? Because the only gun that I've heard to refer to as fish gun before is the XM, not the XM, the F2000. The XM8 is like a G36, but more round. Zangler's command post successfully invaded. Relevant data uploaded. Waiting for analysis from HQ. A moment later. Commander, the analysis is out. While HQ was compiling the data, they recovered some useful information. The good news, VZ61 is still alive, but is in a really tight spot. In any case, please take a look at this video feed first. Video feed starts playing. In the ruins near the battlefield, VZ61 is being interrogated by a Zangler's T-doll. Your counting slightly exceeds my calculations, VZ61 off Griffin. All I did was provide the possible location. All you did was stall for time. Poor thing, you're going through this interrogation because of your friends, but they've already left you for dead. G36 but more rounds. Did not see that one coming. But that's literally what it is. Like, the internals are literally G36. It also uses G36 Max, as if I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that one, though. That's not true. They're gonna get help and come back for me. She promised. Then let me remind you again, you pathetic piece of junk. They are the AR team. Cold and highly efficient elite T-dolls. You are nothing more than disposable goods to them. No, not true. I won't believe your lies. Employ one as my companion. She isn't your companion, pitiful thing. People refer to it as a fish gun. Again, the only thing that I've heard referred to as a fish gun is the F-2000. Tell me where she is, and I'll be kind and let you rot on the roadside like a piece of junk that you are. Just as your companions have done. Your emotions are merely fabricated lies. I'm asking you one last time. Tell me where she is. Yeah. Also, VZ61, or Scorpion, was part of the distraction squad that has been used by M4 and the AR squad. Oh, not auto battle. Normal battle. VZ61 is in grave danger, Commander. It doesn't matter whether she's leaked intel to the enemy, it's our duty to recover stranded details. So our current objective is to do everything we can to rescue VZ61. Your mission this time, Commander, is to assist our troops in completing this rescue operation. According to the reports, there's a Sanguis recon base in the area, making it dangerous for us to move. Please destroy the base quickly so that our forces can mobilize undetected. VZ61 survival depends entirely on this operation. Begin whenever you're ready, Commander. It's still basic missions. But I think we're slowly getting to the point where we don't have to destroy all the enemies. Yeah, no. We have to destroy 5 of them. If we want the S-rank, that is. If we don't care, then so be it. Again, let's get some moves. I'll probably have to spawn a second squad to protect the command post here. Yeah. Let me just do that. Totally not overkill, by the way. This is fine. Also, I can just say that I like the 4-4 squad. It is very good. And very fun to use. Absolute death. No surprise there. Everything is okay. Now we'll just move our main squad straight into the command post and win this one as well. Also, we really just have not taken any damage so far on this squad, even though they all start at level 1. This is entirely fine. Again, I think that Rhino started at a high level, because she just peaked in damage right off the bat. Because the way that her skill works is that she can, she has 6 different settings of damage at which she can start around. And with every shot, it rises to the next stage. As you can see, the Roman numerals overhead kind of signify it. End the turn, and we shall win. Second recon base. Hang on. Second recon base secured. Our rescue team seized the chance and moved them quickly. Half an hour later, the team arrives at the coordinates. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Engage in battle. All clear. Papa Shah. It's me, Scorpion. We're here to get you. Papa Shah, you still alive? Am I dreaming? Don't be silly. Can we even dream? Don't worry, everything's fine now. Mission accomplished. An hour later, VZ-61 returns to the control center safely. So you didn't disclose the AR team's whereabouts? Yep, in the end, I only gave the false information. For the sake of my companions, even those I thought I'd lost, I'd never surrender someone like that. I believe he's VZ-61. As for Scarecrow's objective, we'll have to find out by capturing her. Miss Alien, please count me in for the hunt for Scarecrow. I don't have any vacancies here. If you want revenge, I can assign you to the new commander. The commander contributed greatly to the success of your rescue mission. Don't disappoint. Okay, no matter where I go, I'll do my best as long as I'm with Griffin. Yeah, surprise. I think UMP squad did the most damage here. Operation 1-6. The final part of the first chapter. The final stage of the operation is about to begin, Commander. Our target this time is this T-Doll. Please memorize all information about the Sangler's ringleader, Model SP-65, Scarecrow. According to information provided by the rescued T-Doll, she knows the details and objective behind the recent Sangler's raids. Our objective is to capture her and extract her memory module. Unlike previous minor skirmishes, this time your troops will be up against up against an advanced T-Doll. There we go. But you've made it this far. I'm sure you can handle this. Begin the operation, Commander, and good luck. Yeah, by the way, this map is not difficult, it's just annoying. Obviously it's not difficult because the highest difficulty enemy is 519. But no, I mean something very different here. Because you can basically automate the whole map. Though it's been so long that I haven't done it for fucking ever. And the reason why you have to do this is because the enemies sometimes stray too close to the command post and capture it, which is annoying. And by automate, I mean you basically do the first turn or so normally, and then you just kind of go through planning mode and just let it run. Also, I need to remember how the emergency unlocks went. Did you unlock emergencies as you finished the chapter, or as you finished the base missions of the next chapter? I don't quite remember. It's been a long time since I last did these missions. The turn here. Well, Scarecrow is coming to us, so that's nice. Again, we're still using something that is around the ballpark of the power that you're supposed to be using here. Which is still good enough to just shred these enemies. They're quite weak. All of them are 5 or 4 stars, I have to admit, but still, that should not matter that much. Attack the boss. And there is Scarecrow. Again, the first boss is not exactly difficult. However, it's not supposed to be. And this turn, move one extra tile, win the round. See, what is gold rank here? 5 rounds, 6 targets. Well, we can just quickly... that's gotta be 5 rounds and 6 targets then. And end the turn. Simple. That is the main, the base story of the first chapter. Flanked by Griffin troops, Scarecrow is defeated. As Griffin T-Dots immobilize and capture her, the operation enters the final stretch. Sanguis T-Dots, SP-65 Scarecrow, your efforts in resistance were all futile. Surrender immediately and we will seize you in one piece. So this is it. This is how it ends for me. Just give up. Whatever you're after, it's clearly impossible now. VZ-61 has been rescued. The information she gave you was false. False? Not entirely, I'd say. Griffin T-Dots don't have such advanced AI. What? I know how your T-Dots AI is designed. When those crudely made T-Dots lie... Hiya Plavus Repiso. Hi. I don't know how I should address you. Plow, is that okay? And thank you very much for the follow. They're just throwing some random data on top of the truth and shuffle the sequence. So even false information has bits of truth in the mix. We just have to collect and analyze the 3 different sets of false intel to find the common factors, the real answer. This is strictly confidential information concerning the programming of AI. How do you know about this? Who the hell are you? Just a lowly Theo from Sanguis Ferry. You fine with Plow? Alright. Welcome to me playing through the story with... honestly, a disturbing lack of weak dolls to do it with. However, I'm not a tool that bows under human will. Do you get it, cowardly human? Hold up in your base, daring to show yourself only through a hologram. Whatever. Your operation has already failed. No matter what you know, you won't live to tell the tale. Actually, I am telling it. Sequence number 835492660233. 0223. Finally calculate M41's coordinates at the last minute. Coordinates? What are they? Well, you correspond with Sanguis. Copy that, Scarecrow. Well done. I'll leave the rest to you. Farewell. What are you doing? Stop! She's gonna blow herself up! Everyone back off! Back off! Connection lost. Good heavens, I should have warmed up to her sooner. But at least, nothing can come between us now. M51, which corner are you hiding in? You paid a huge price just to find you. You'd better not disappoint. Yes. And again, I'm reiterating that I've done most of this. Chapter 11 I haven't played because I didn't feel like it. Okay, it is unlocked at the end of the normal chapter. So we go into the emergency now. Which is following sort of right after. A remote call at Griffin Control. Hello, Commander. What you need to do today is participate in a special training. Your performance was very commendable for a rookie. But under such unusual circumstances, we don't have much time for you to accumulate practical experience, which is why HQ has drawn up an additional training regimen for you to familiarize with your duties. Place enemy simulations on your first battlefield based on previous battle records. It may be the same field, but the enemy troops greatly outnumber those in your previous battles. Work hard and prove yourself, only then will you feel secure in investing more capital in you. Yeah, it's no different from before, basically. The enemies are stronger, but that's all. It still follows the same path and everything. And as long as we don't take too much damage, it should all be fine. And these will obviously give significantly more experience to Atidals than the normal ones, the normal maps. And while this one specifically is not exactly a real map. Right, actually, stop. I forgot that I actually moved now. And we definitely do not want to lose a command post here, because that would be bad. I actually get to shoot back. Unfathomable. Alright. Also, maybe I should put my friend code somewhere. Maybe. Just maybe, though. Now, I'm in the great luck of having a friend code that is actually extremely easy to remember. But that does not necessarily mean anything. Just watching my squad still kill these enemies. Slowly but surely. Be gone. Alright, now just move to the command post and finish the map. Very good. Emergency 1-1 is done. Again. Combat over. Very good. You complete the mission even though we've raised your enemy's level. With such results, you'll be able to handle Sanguis raids of considerable scale. Still, Sanguis T-Dots are great not only in numbers but also in making unpredictable maneuvers. We'll do more focused practice next time. Dismissed. Also, the only thing that I'll probably skip for the moment is the night missions. I'll probably do those at the end. Because the night missions, while they... at least the first few chapters, they sort of follow the story, but at the same time, they're not entirely directly linked to what is going on. They're sort of like an extra story. I think that changes at some point, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, so you're here already, Commander. Then let's begin your new training mission with further ado. If memory serves, this is where you received your first assignment from Griffin, isn't it? Oh, time flies. Nah, it's nothing. Best of luck, Commander. Yeah. Again, pretty much the same deal as the first time around on this map. Move this squad over here. Grab some extra moves. Ah, that's what they're doing. They're all going straight for the command post. Which is slightly annoying. You'll go over here. We'll just go for the victory immediately. Yeah. I don't need to go for the gold medals here. It doesn't really do anything. I wanted to try this game for a long while now. It's genuinely a good game. The story is really good. Though, going through the tutorial stages obviously means that, you know, there's not much happening. Yet. The intrigue has been built through the prologue, basically, but I know what's still to come. So yeah. I'll also be playing through the entire story over the next few months. It will probably take me a while, because I'll probably do like one stream a week of it. While I still play other games on the side. Combat over. Well done for passing another test. That's right, it was a test. So what's your last mission? I saw the next coming few. To repel Sangus Ferry, we must select outstanding commanders. And make them into sort of technical reserve. Don't worry, we're not going to turn you into canned food. It's just that when the situation calls for it, we may delegate operations that are more urgent to you. It entails greater responsibilities, Commander, so please be prepared. After all, Sangus Ferry won't wait for us. But yeah, it is still a gacha game, so you probably know what that entails. There is rolling for skins. But all in all, it's just a good game. Griffin Control, Area SO9. Ah, Commander, morning. Didn't expect to see me, did ya? Mycelian has some urgent business this morning, so I'll be giving out the assignment for now. Huh? Me? Don't worry, I'll do fine. In any case, HQ's got everything prepared. I just gotta record some data. I may not look like it, but I can handle a computer just fine. Hey, what do you mean I'd never guess? Is that even a compliment? Whatever. Let's start your mission, Commander. Also, you can tell that early on in the game, they really didn't give the commander any lines. Well, later on that changes significantly. You've been playing Arkness for months now, so you're at least familiar with the... Yeah. Arkness is still a very different game in general, but at the same time, the gacha aspects are, well, still different, actually. Girls Frontline works on a premise, or on a system that has been mainly used by another game called Kantai Collection, where you build the characters you need, but you don't use gacha reserves for that in that regard. You use resources that you just collect through playing the game. There's pretty much no character you can't get by just playing. And I mean, like, legitimately just playing. There's no real way for, like, a banner gacha thing where you spend money and you get a higher chance or something of getting a character. That doesn't really exist. The only real gacha that there is costumes. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I entirely agree. I know very well what you mean. Autocorrect is pain at times. I tricked into downloading a gacha game, thought it was going to be a solving puzzles. What? What gacha game did you think was solving puzzles? Combat over. Nice. Things went just as smoothly this time. I'd expect nothing less from you, Commander. Such results will surely win you points with the higher in the higher books. You got something to ask, Commander? The conflict between Griffin and Sangus Ferry. I don't know much more than you do. Here was the one thing you saw in the ad once in the tutorial, never again. Oh, that's rib. Do you know how all hell broke loose in Sangus Ferry within a single night? Rumor has it that sophisticated AI is behind the whole thing. It disobeyed the commanders at SF and seized control of all the T-Dots in the factory. Still, this is just the result of Griffin's preliminary investigation. Everything is still shrouded in mystery. Totally. 40 has nothing to do with this. As for what the AI has cooking on the stove, nobody knows. But don't you worry, this isn't where Sangus Ferry and Griffin duke it out. All you need to do is perform your duties and fend off the occasional minor attacks initiated by SF. Yeah, the story of this game has like a bit of a... Well, not even a slow start. We're still in the first chapter. And there's already stuff being dropped here that gets referenced again. A remote call at Griffin Control. Come on, I'm back. Someone still ended up spending €60 in 3 days, and now you got settled with wrangling a bunch of randos for guild PvP. I guess that's something. I don't know if it's positive or negative, but I guess it's something. Come on, I'm back. Apologies. Something urgent came up. I only made it back to HQ just now. By the way, Cannon didn't screw things up last time, did she? Really? That's a surprise, but good thing it went well. But there's still no sign of her today. She's probably overslept again. Whatever. It's not important. Let's continue with your training. This final test has brought you down many candidates. But I have faith in your abilities, Commander. Please do your best. Yeah, it's, by the way, just a slightly changed version of this map. The enemies are in slightly different positions. Bum, 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 bum. We'll just do the one-click repair thing. Doing this mission with dolls that are around about the correct level is a pain. For we will have to capture that node first and foremost, because if that enemy moves towards us just one tile, we lose. Yeah. Not because the unit is particularly strong, but because they will surround capture our command post. Which is annoying. Which means that this is already the end of this turn. We will also have to spawn something that's gonna be better at dealing with the boss, I think. Because it's significantly higher level than our unit. Which means we're just gonna spawn in the other squad. Which has even less fire, but actually no, it has significantly more firepower. Significantly more. If I can, I still want to use this squad to do that, though. I can actually do something here to... Oh well. Okay, someone there that stuttered. So next up, move you down here. Move you up here. Actually, move you straight over there, basically. Yeah, these enemies are annoying. They're rifles, they're high accuracy, relatively high damage. For, you know, the moment. You can move over here, absolutely obliterate that one. Let's spawn just something to, you know what? Let's use a support echelon, because we can. These are basically just echelons from friends. There were 224, man. He is a fucking Naito. It's a destroyer. It's Reindeer Destroyer. I can't not use Reindeer Destroyer. Come on. Eliminate enemies, sure. Do. No, we'll just end the turn, yeah. Yeah, I have to say that there's one mechanic in this game that is a little bit biased towards people that pay money. Which is really unfortunate because it's a mechanic that people have been really looking forward to before it was introduced, and now that it's in, it's kind of... it's not bad. It's just annoying that it's very much... yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Well, let's just take this and go straight towards over there. Just absolutely obliterate her. And be done with the emergency missions. Also, after this, I'm probably going to level up the squad that we're using at the bottom there. Just a little bit. Bang. Yeah, all the bosses, by the way, have special moves that I can use. Unless, of course, they get absolutely obliterated. Enemies moving. One of them is moving straight into me. Which might actually be a problem here. Since they shoot at Somi, they might actually kill her. I was saying interested seeing the friend echelons. You can set two of them. You can set two specific ones that you want your friends to be able to see. One for day battle, one for night battle. Assessment passed. Astonishing. I knew you would complete the mission, but your efficiency still surprised me. The door opens. Miscallion Mantis. Oh, Mycelium, you're back. Indeed, if I had entrusted the test with you, it would have been delayed. Says who? I did turn in the commander's result on the last time, didn't you know? What about this time? Don't tell me you overslept again. This time... heh. What are you snickering about? I just found out from another colleague. The reason why Mycelium was absent for the last rest. Ah. Another failed mixer, huh? Sorry to hear that. I don't know what you're talking about. That's all for today, Commander. Dismissed. Yeah. That's the main bits of Chapter 1. You will also see that suddenly from a recommended strength of 1,400, it jumps to 2,000. So, we will be carefully considering... Oh, first of all, I need to... Yes, repeat with the same echelons. I got mail. I also got some quests done. Ignore the at the bottom for now. Let's repair real quick. You know what, I'll just quick repair everything. Screw it. There we go. And then... nope. It was 5. There we go. Was this already a dummy link level? Yes, it was. I think 15 is the first one. Nope, apparently it was level 10. Does mean that we can link Rhino for free. There we go. That should increase the strength of the units a little bit. Now we're 2,346. Very good. No, we do not want to continue that story. Chapter 11.1. Gonna do 2.1. Oh, the 2,000 strength was actually... Okay. Yeah, that was the emergency one. Chapter 2.1. In a tactical control center in Area S09 under Griffin jurisdiction. In hindsight, that was quite a close shave. Thank goodness no one was hurt. Sadly, that Sanguis memory module was destroyed. We could barely recover any data from it. I have to compile a report and I need your help on several matters. Sequence number so-and-so. One of the few pieces of important information recovered just now. According to analysis from the intelligence department, there are some coordinates in here. Please investigate the situation in the vicinity. Don't hesitate to report whatever you find out of the ordinary. Let's just spawn a trusty squad in here. Also, Dynagates. The best enemies. Fucking Dynagates. Robot dogs. So... I wish to right on go over there. Now you shall see, we have double the amount of dolls here. Unless we do double the damage. So as long as the enemy stays low level and weak, everything's fine. End the turn. Now we can just rush for the command center if we want to. Which is sometimes, in the early missions, the easiest way to just beat all the maps. Just rush for the command post. If we do that, we won't get the gold medal, but you don't need the gold medal to clear. Tactical. It stands for tactical. Reason being is that they... Normal dolls are machines that look like humans that are supposed to help out in daily life. Tactical dolls have been given the ability to use guns. That's pretty much it. Funnily enough, the normal dolls are the exact same ones that we use here. The only difference being is that these ones were bought by Griffin Kruger, have been gotten a fire control module and a core, have been bonded to a gun, and now they're combat dolls, with the same characteristics and everything as the normal dolls before. Not just for recreation, no, that's not really it. What I mean with daily life is stuff like cashiers, caretaking, and the likes. You know, the odd jobs that people are not always wanting to do. They're helping out in life, in general. They take over jobs. Comment over. Report submitted to Helion. Helion returned to HQ. Things look more serious than we imagined, Mr. Kruger. According to that commander's investigation, Sangosferi has again one step ahead of us. In other news, they've been beating us to intelligence regarding MFly-1. Yes, my guess is that they have a T-Dot skill at breaking codes. Or they've been acquiring intelligence from one of our own. Took our jabs. Except not really. It's basically the solution to the problem of labor shortage. Because, well, they don't necessarily need as much pay and maintenance as a worker. But you still need workers to teach them their jobs and everything. It's a thing. There's actually a background story behind most of the dolls, and one that I specifically remember is a rifle that used to work as a caretaker. It's really hard to describe, but she used to work as a caretaker. But the family she was taking care of basically treated her as their child while she was taking care of them. When the family died in an accident, she ended up as an orphan, sort of, and she was picked up by another T-doll and raised as, yeah, it's a bit weird. That's, I believe everyone at Griffin is to be trustworthy, and the T-doll safety system is impeccable. Impeccable. Safety and trustworthiness are relative. We can't begin to guess what cards our enemies have up their sleeve. Hold your operations for now, Helion, just to be safe. There's no need to follow up on the commander's mission either. Then, should we continue the operation to rescue the AR team? Certainly, but we're changing our strategies. I'll find someone more suitable for the task. Speaking of which, Helion, does the commander working for you like cats? Huh? Well, I never asked, but I hope so. Don't tell me, Mr. Krieger, you intend to... Yes, since we can't solve the current problem, let's start from the roots. I think I remember what the reward for finishing this mission was. And I think it was a specific doll. Now, you don't see the reward for the missions here. Because, yeah, it was a one-time thing. You basically get the mail and you get the reward. But, it might have been IDW. I see. We've racked up too many low-star dolls again. That means that we can just upgrade the stats of the dolls that we're currently using. Okay. In Tactical Control Center, yes, okay. Come on, I'm back. Gosh, I've been working at the warehouse all this time. I'm dead tired. Huh? Where am I? Come on, Commander, stop pulling my leg. We just said hi at the mall, didn't we? Back to business. After Miss Helion left, HQ sent us a new assignment. Please take a look. The Scarecrow's destruction has been confirmed. Oops. A Griffin command post is still under Sangwa's control. Our squad in the area is surrounded by Sangwa's troops. We must bust them out as soon as possible. Yeah, it's still fairly simple maps. Actually, it's got to stay fairly simple maps for quite a while. Straight for the command for the helipod there, please. It is chugging a bit. The game, I mean. The game's optimization is not exactly made for emulators on computers. Okay. We'll go over here and just end the turn for the moment. Gives us a turn. The enemy might just run into us. And if they don't, then that's fine too. How many turns do we have to get the nest rank here? Just out of curiosity. 3. I'm destroying 4 targets. Well, that ain't happening. Might as well just go for the command post. This is all fine. Entirely okay. And turn. Win the map. Combat over. Everything went smoothly. Good work, everyone. Huh? Commander, you don't look very happy, do you? That's true. We were put in charge of a huge operation, but it got terminated all of a sudden. And now we're just cleaning up here and there. Of course it takes some getting used to. Still, you're doing great work as a new commander. Just take it one step at a time and the opportunities will eventually show up, right? That's the spirit. Cheer up, we've still got loads to do. In a corner out in the battlefield, a T-Doll squad. Oh, and we spotted here. That's weird. We did receive some suspicious signals. Don't tell me we've come all this way for nothing. Well, that's all good. Let's head back soon. You scared, 49? But if we go back just like that... Oh, someone's over there. Hmm? She seems to be one of our own. What should we do? Do I shoot? Oh, what should I know? Let me ask for instructions. Oh, she's gone already. This is she quick. Or maybe we're just slow. FFC, are we slow? Oh, also, that should be FNC. Of course not. We're a new generation of T-Dolls, you know? But does that mean she isn't an enemy? Why would she run, though, if she's on our side? Just, what's going on? Well, we shall soon know more. I think I'll play through at least the Chapter 2 story here before I end for today. Which should not take too long. Here comes a new mission, Commander. Sorry, it doesn't have anything to do with the last case either. Still, quiet days aren't so bad, plus the pay is very good. According to our sources, Stanger's troops didn't evacuate immediately after Scarecrow's destruction. They formed into several guerrilla squads and remained active in Griffin territory. Their objective is unclear. At the very least, they haven't taken the initiative to attack us up to this point. However, we can't just sit here and do nothing. Chase them away, Commander. Okay. We have to spawn something on the command post. We don't have to spawn anything here, but we will. Actually. Hang on. How much do we... 6 rounds, 8 enemies. Nah, we're just gonna do the quick way. And by the quick way, I mean click, click. This is fun. 3 quick bits of combat and the mission shall be done. Very good. And the final bit of combat in this one should be fairly simple. Okay, and end the turn. Meanwhile, the T-Dot squad on the battlefield. Cleanup complete. That was the last wave, right? Shall we double check? There's no such thing as too much caution. Should be fine. I've already done several rounds, unless there are more Sangers passing by. Please hold on. I'm reading a strong segment of the signal. It's very close. What? Where? Look at it quick. No need for that, I'm right here. Morning, Griffin. What do you want? We won't go down without a fight. Hold it, MG3. Relax, you two aren't worth my efforts. I'm looking for a T-Doll, black hair, skull bandana. Armed with an M41 assault rifle and looks like an airhead. Have you seen her? M41? I've not seen any Tydal by that description. She kept running rather than put you in danger. I get it, so she fears my might. Then we shall see as far you can, how far you can run, Paul. She ran off? What was that all about? In any case, we are safe. Let us return and report this incident. Unfortunately, I have to report that entry 3 in this game is not very good. She looks pretty fucking cool, though. Also, she gets a very weird upgrade. Also, IDW. IDW down ya! Fucking annoying shit. Next. Tactical Control Center. Yeah, okay. Come on, our mission this time was issued by the 16 Lab. Ah, so you're the commander. Pleased to meet you. Huh? Don't you need introductions? Basic research at 16 Lab. I don't know what that says. I would much appreciate chat to be in English, or German, for that matter. For I can read both, but I do not speak Japanese at all. I assume that's Japanese. I don't know, though. Yeah. Miss Persica is actually the head researcher. 16 Labs Griffin's technology supply. The weapons networks technology of our Tydals are all Miss Persica's great work. Your mission this time is to eradicate Sangus Falls in the area and retrieve some research data. Too bad. Do I actually have to go to Google and look up what it means? Okay. Sure. No, the reason why I'm saying that is just because I can't guarantee that it's something, okay. That it's something that is fine to be on stream. Ah, okay. It is something that is fine to be on stream. However, I personally do not love cats. I am deathly allergic to them. Especially wishes to recover some data. Okay, yes. Yeah, it's annoying how Sangus Ferry keeps sitting on the database. I'll go and make some coffee. I'm leaving everything to you. And that's that, Commander. Let's begin. Streamer status, slightly inconvenienced. Yes, indeed. No, the problem is just, there has been issues before of people getting messages in language that they couldn't read. And it was stuff that was highly offensive, for which the people then that wrote it in the chat then reported the streamer for not doing anything about, and also having the stream displayed on screen, and gotten them suspended for a time. So generally, I'm not saying that you would do that, but generally I would prefer chat to be in a language that I understand. That is my reasoning there. And to turn right here. So they got Twitch, that's actually amazing. Yeah, stuff like that's been happening for years. It's something. That's also the entire concept on which the hate rates a few months ago were working. Except that it wasn't a language that they couldn't read, it was just so quick that they couldn't really do anything about it. Give me this toil. Doesn't matter, we're just gonna go straight into the command post. Capture it and be done. Sometimes the game makes me think that it's just about to crash. Just a 1 second hold up and then just continues normally. Let me see. Why do I have 39 notifications on Discord? What the hell? What is happening? Not much, apparently. It's just different Discords pinging the shit out of people. For no good reason. It's great. Commodore reports up to Persica. A short while later, at the factory of Griffin HQ. Here you are, Mr. Kruger. Our next battle is about to begin, so I've come to check on our T-dolls. I've read your investigation report, thanks to the hard work, Elian. It's my duty. On another note, I just received a report from Miss Persica. She's analyzing M4A1's database. But the data extracted so far is insufficient. We may need to expand the search area. I'll do it herself. We simply aren't capable of organizing any big operations. Our contract states that we should focus on our work that are so-called tactically valuable. Another order from the client, huh? It's almost impossible to get information regarding the AR team on time when our main forces are left in the wealthy area so far away. At least we got something. Those 2 reports have been very helpful. Those 2 reports, you mean the ones about our unit stationed in the Area SO9 encountering M4A1 and the Sangos ringleader? The AR team is still surrounded by Sangos troops in that area. We know that for certain. Now it's up to Persica. Then is rescuing the AR team still our main objective? The AR team, or M4A1 at least, must have discovered something very important to Sangos Ferry. We still know next to nothing about SF. Retrieving M4A1 will prove immensely helpful. We can't breach our contract with the client and station main forces, station our main forces in areas beyond the jurisdiction. We don't need to send out our main forces. Commander you mentioned just now is still a rookie here. Yes, with very dependable abilities. Someone worth grooming. And I believe that here's the first grooming session. Man, that word has gained a negative connotation over the years. A very negative connotation. For good reason, don't get me wrong. But, man. Yes. How long do we have to keep looking, Miss Persica? Just a little longer. According to my sources, this is the last possible location. Huh? Come again, the last? Yeah, as promised. This will be my last commission. I'm guessing that this place has what I'm looking for. So-and-so in Area SO9, but it's all ruins. No sign of any databases here. Seriously, what are you looking for, Miss Persica? Nothing important. Could be just sugar cubes I left behind last time I moved. What? Just take a look. It's the last occasion. Thanks a bunch. Sure. Again, spawning in the same reliable squad. We'll go straight there. And after that, we'll be able to go straight to the command post again. These first few missions are very quick, at least. Or fairly quick, at least. Now, if there was a button to speed up the combat, that would be even nicer, but at the same time, that does not exist. So, no worth fretting about it. But yeah, the first few chapters I think until like chapter 3 or 4, still set up everything around the story-ish. Then again, the story is already set in place, kind of. It's hard to explain. But you can definitely trust me in about the fact that the story will get significantly more interesting than it is at the moment. At the latest, when we get to the first actual events. And actually, I just realized that I'll have to play Cube again. I'm not looking forward to Cube. Cube is good story. Cube does not have good maps. I think I still haven't finished Cube Plus, actually. Which is just Cube, but harder. And to explain what Cube is, it's just an event. It's Operation Cube and Operation Cube Plus. It's, yeah. Combat over. Finally, that's the last time, right? That's what you said, Mr. Persica. We didn't find much, just this tape. Ah, the tape. Show it to me. Huh? But, well, could you play it, Commander? Sort of interested in trying the game now. Is IDW a good unit? For the start, yes. Later on, I don't know. She does have a mod 3, which is basically like a I don't play enough gacha games to compare it to anything. I know that in Kantai Collection it would be like a Kaini, but Kantai Collection is also the kind of game that not many people actually play, or have played. But because I'm not using her, I don't know if she's actually good. There is, however, very much a lot of good units. Like UMP, UMP, and UMP. Sorry. There's 3 different UMPs and, yeah. Alright, here it goes. Day 70 on the run. No progress at all, or rather the operation is in jeopardy. As I am being targeted by Sanguis troops. I did expect Sanguis pursuit, but they're coming hot on my heels. Things are looking very bad. I do not know how much longer I can keep this up. I have to get in touch with someone from Griffin as soon as possible. End of recording. What is this? Is that what you're looking for, Miss Persica? Miss Persica? Ah, oh well. In any case, thank you, Commander. As expected of the ace that Helion thinks so highly of, hats off to you. It doesn't matter how highly I think of the Commander, it's up to Kruger to decide who to focus on training. Ah, true. The boss has the final say in everything. By the way, yes? By the way, Persica, was your mission accomplished? Don't worry. I've got the data. The results won't be in, will be out in MMO. Please make haste. We're running out of time, as you well know. Besides, we're not training the Commander to help you find your beakers. Commander, thanks for this time. Next time I'll treat you to coffee in my lab. Persica terminate the call. Unless you fancy drinking dirty water used for the dishes while sitting in the freezer, I'd suggest you forget it. Let's head back and try, Commander. Griffin is now assigning an important mission to you. I'll give you the detailed explanation. But yeah, again, IDW does get a skill that I'll check out in a moment. I'll just quickly play the last mission in Chapter 2, and then I'll go and check that out. Because I genuinely don't know if she's good. Commander, I'm sure you've had your own suspicion. The Sanguis invasion in Area S09 is by no means a random conflict. A Sanguis ringleader is in fact searching for a Tito known as M4A1. She is part of the AR tactical unit under Griffin and has been collecting some research data under commission of Persica, research at 16 Lab. According to our sources, her neurocloud, i.e. memory bank, seems to be carrying extremely important confidential intelligence. M4A1 is currently lost in Area S09. We must bring her safely with we must bring her in safely with all possible haste. But due to certain agreements, we cannot openly interfere with the situation. After some discussion, Griffin HQ has decided to delegate this mission to you. Launch an immediate search in Zone T6, Area S09, and secure M4A1 before Sanguis forces get to her. The ringleader in the area has been confirmed to be a model number SP524, an advanced T-Dawn widely known as Executioner. Though she is currently hellbent on chasing the target, she will still attack if approached rashly. Please exercise caution. Occupy the enemy's command post, disrupt the communications channel, and find M4A1. This mission is of utmost importance, Commander. The high-ups at Griffin expect much from you. Don't let them down. Now begin. Welcome to a mission where everything that's back here, you just ignore. That might not work out well. 2,800 against 2,500? We might be fine, we might not be. Let's see whether or not we will be fine. Let's switch out these two. Ah, the shield is actually triggered by someone else entirely. I thought that was MX4 herself, but no, it was not. Let's see how badly this goes, because it might go badly. Yeah, she does deal a lot of damage. But at the same time, we might be okay here. As long as the back row gets destroyed. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. Alright. Got a little close, but it's fine. It is all okay. Level 20 on most of them. And then the leader's level 24. And per turn, we win. Someone on the battlefield. Something wrong, Executioner. An unexpected situation has arisen, has it not? How? How come Griffin T-Dot attacked my command post before HQ gave the order? That is because our human commander is capable of mobilizing our troops independently. So you've been waiting for this all along. It was a gamble. I have no choice but to have faith in them. Now let us discuss your ending. Ending? Do you seriously think that's the end? Even if you hide among Griffin troops, we have other ways to get you. What? Don't forget, you still have 3 companions stranded on the battlefield. And we both know they make excellent bargaining chips. And M4A1 pulled the trigger. You should not have brought them up, sang the scum. Whatever. You know, we won't disappear so easily. 5 minutes later, our troops reached the rescue zone. Is that you, Commander? Are you the commander that Miss Persica mentioned? Excuse me, allow me to introduce myself. Designation M4A1. Please call me by this name. I'm a Griffin T-Doll under the AR Special Unit. Due to certain reasons, I am currently under Sanguis pursuit. Miss Persica told me a tactical commander will provide me with a backup. And the watchword is... sugar cubes? Yes. Thank you very much for your timely rescue. Right now, I only have a single request. Save us. Well, as promised, I will quickly check what the extra skill for IDW does, because I genuinely don't know. Where are you? IDW. There she is. I can't see it. That is unfortunate. It doesn't show me, because I don't have it unlocked. But yeah. There's a lot of upgrades that I haven't done yet. Wait. A 5-star rifle. A 5-star rifle got a mod 3. Okay, that's interesting. A 5-star... Okay, there's a lot of neural upgrades that I didn't know about. I only recently got back into... Oh, no, wait. They got to be 5 stars after the upgrade, I think. Because the MG4 is the 6-star here. Yeah. Okay, well... I actually am out of time for today, though. So I shall go and end my stream for today. And, quickly pick someone out I can raid. Who is still online today? Let me quickly check. There's a whole bunch of people. Let's go and say hello to Artemis for today, though. Who's currently playing God of War Ragnarok. Which is apparently a good game. I haven't played it myself. There we go. And I, personally, shall be back tomorrow with a game that I haven't played in months. Which is Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. A game where I basically built my own fleet and then started a massive war with them. A fleet of warships. Between World War I and World War II-ish time frame. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, have a good night, and see ya.